Hey guys, today we are back on Madden 15. We are once again running it back. We are not doing a Madden imperialism video this time though. Those videos, or that video specifically, took me like 15 hours, so I'm not doing that again. Not yet, at least, unless it gets a lot of support. But yeah, we are back here on Madden 15. We are going to be doing franchise. We're going to be doing a fantasy draft franchise with the worst team in the league, which I think might be the Raiders on here. But first, we have to make our coach. Our coach is definitely going to be a motivator. But here are the team overalls. We'll see who's the best team in the game and who's the worst. We want to pick the worst team. 80 is the worst I've seen, I think. 79, 77 for the Jaguars. But I think it's the Raiders. Wait, no, the Raiders are 81. Okay, 79 for the Commanders. I think it might be the Jaguars. Okay, so I think the Jaguars are the worst team. This is who we're going to end up going with. We're going to take the Jaguars, and we're going to do a fantasy draft with them. See if we can rebuild them in a single season through one fantasy draft. But first, we got to make a coach. Alright, this is Mike Crouch, the legend himself. As you guys can see, he's got his tuxedo on. He's a beast. He's ready to go win a Super Bowl in his first season as a coach. He's going to make the best draft choices ever. Hey guys, I just want to let you know 86% of you guys are not subscribed. So if you do like my content, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And let's get into this fantasy draft. Alright, we are going to be pick number 13. Let's go see who's going to be on the board. Actually, I do want to check something first. I want to see who was taken before, and I got to pause this draft. Peyton Manning was taken at 12, so we were so close to getting Peyton Manning. Let's go to the front. Aaron Rodgers went 1, Russell Wilson, Newton, Foles, Sherman, Luck, Drew Brees, Kaepernick, Von Miller, Alden Smith, Phillip Rivers, and then of course Peyton Manning. Okay, so those were the people I expected to go. Maybe there's some surprises there. Like I didn't think Peyton Manning would fall that far, but let's actually sort this by overall. Ooh, I really like Calvin Johnson there. Jimmy Graham's pretty good. We can go a lot of different. Like, there's so many good players left on this board still. Calvin Johnson I like a lot, and that might be my pick, honestly. But first, I wanna make sure I'm making the right choice. We gotta build the team around someone. J.J. Watt would be really nice if I'm trying to build an defensive team. Let's go check the quarterbacks. We got Tom Brady. Ben Roethlisberger is still here. Stafford, of course. But I feel like I might go quarterback later. I think I kind of want to take Calvin Johnson and go quarterback a little bit later, because any quarterback can do pretty good with Calvin Johnson, especially if they're just like a solid quarterback. Let's sort this by overall real quick. Yeah, Brady, Andy Dalton's there, Joe Flacco, Sam Bradford, and here's Calvin Johnson here. If we go look at the receivers, they have AJ Green also, Josh Gordon. We're going to take Calvin Johnson, though. He's the easiest pick. All right, so with the second pick of our draft in the second round, Gerald McCoy actually kind of stands out. I would definitely like to take him. But, ooh, there's AP. Adrian Peterson's there. Let's go check the quarterbacks. Joe Flacco, Sam Bradford, Ryan Tannehill, Ryan Fitzpatrick, Gino. Eli. Ooh, I like that. I like Eli Manning there. So I don't think I would need to take him now. Maybe next round. Let's go back to all of these. And Ndamukong Suh looks nice. But I really like AP. I feel like he might go. Imagine Adrian Peterson and Calvin Johnson on the same team. That's who I'm going to go with, actually. I'm going to go with Adrian Peterson. All right, here with the next pick, I really like Gerald McCoy here. Eli Manning's still available. I think I'm going to risk it, and I'm going to take Gerald McCoy here and hope that Eli Manning falls to the next round to us. So we got a pretty solid defensive player. All right, let's pray that Eli Manning is still here. We're going to organize this. Eli Manning is still here. He's the second quarterback on the board, actually, so this is going to be an easy pick. We have to take him now before he goes. All right, we're going to beef up this offensive line. I feel like I'm going to really value the offensive line, and we're going to go ahead and get Evan Mathis. All right, Eli Manning needs a good snapper, so I'm going to go center here with Alex Mack. Once again, we're going to work on this offensive line. Spots I can go here. Kawan Short really stands out to me because we still need to work on that defense. Marshall Yanda, maybe, but I think the best player to go here is just Kawan Short. There's a few different guys I could go here. I think Luis Vasquez is the best one, though. Continue to work on this offensive line. All right, here we got Bernard Pollard. I'm going to go ahead and get him. We still need to continue to work on this defense. We really haven't gotten anyone for a secondary, so I feel like this is just the best pick to take because we need to work on the secondary still. So, all right, after looking through about every single position, I went ahead and grabbed Teron Armstead here. Just continue to work on this offensive line, honestly. It's the best offensive line in the league. I really like Mercedes Lewis here. He's a veteran. Once again, this is just a 1 year, so we're trying to win the championship this first year. So let's get the veterans this year and try to win this championship. All right, DeQuo. Jackson, I like here. We need middle linebacker. We don't have a Mike yet, and it's a pretty important position, so I'm going to go ahead and grab him. All right, Charles Woodson really stands out here. Of course, Hall of Famer. We need to get some more veterans on this team. Ed Reed actually isn't bad there, but higher overall, Charles Woodson. That's who I'm going to have to go with here. All right, another veteran-type player, Champ Bailey, to lead the cornerback room. Let's get it. Of course, we had to grab Justin Tucker. We couldn't skip him. All right, so here is our Jacksonville Jaguars fantasy draft team. Eli Manning, of course, at quarterback. We got a whole bunch of backups that I've never even heard of. Adrian Peterson's going to be our starting running back. DeJuan Harris is our backup. He's a pretty all right. Lonnie Pryor, 81 overall fullback. Calvin Johnson. Andre Roberts is going to be there with him, and so is Robert Woods, Jarius Wright, Marquise Goodwin. I do like those players back there with Calvin Johnson. They're young, but, I mean, this is just supposed to be a one-year rebuild, so I don't know. That's an all right room. We got Mercedes Lewis, veteran, there at tight end. I do like that. I like having the veteran out there. I went ahead and, I mean, getting veterans is all that really mattered to me in this draft. Veterans that were pretty good, high overall. Teron Armstead is a really young left tackle, but he's a beast in real life. You guys know that. Isn't he? I think he might be a 99 overall in Madden. Let me know. Is he a 99 overall in Madden 23? In the comments, is he? Let me know. Evan Mathis, 94 overall left guard. He's a veteran. He's going to be leading that offensive line with Alex Mack, who's going to be our snapper. 95, Luis Vasquez at a 91, Anthony Davis at an 89. So we have a really good offensive line, and I'm hoping that can carry us because our defense is really slacking. Like our best left end, Adam Carrickey. We got Deion Jordan. Those are two best left ends, or two ends. Gerald McCoy and Kawan Short's a pretty solid defensive tackle group. Not better than Ndamukong Suh and Nick Fairley back at the time. But Matt Shong, let me know how to say that name because I can't say that name. Nicole Jackson at middle linebacker, he's pretty good. I like the pick there. We got Quentin Coples at right outside linebacker. We're kind of slacking in that position, I'm not going to lie. But that's fine. Champ Bailey is going to be leading our cornerback group. Our secondary isn't looking too hot, but I think it's good enough to win games, especially with our offense should be very high scoring. Our offense should be like the best offense in the league, not even close. Charles Woodson's going to be leading the way with that secondary group, though. He's a 37-year-old veteran who should be able to take the lead. Bernard Pollard is probably the best. Besides McCoy and Quan Short, he's our best defensive player. We, of course, got Justin Tucker, and that is our lineup. So I think we're pretty good. I think that we can definitely win a lot of games, and I think we can win the Super Bowl our first year. So let's win the Super Bowl. We have 1 year to win the Super Bowl. Can we do it? All right, first thing I'm going to do is just advance 1 week. I want to see if we can win the first week, and then I'm going to send to the regular half-season point and then the playoffs, and hopefully we make it. If we don't make it, then I lost the challenge so fast it's not even funny because the challenge is literally just 1 year using just the fantasy draft to build a team. We do win the first week. I like to see that. Let's check the schedule. Let's see the box score. I want to see how our team did. Eli Manning better have thrown for 500 yards. No, I'm kidding. We scored 27 points, so that's good. It's a pretty good performance. Eli Manning, he had 2 interceptions and 3 touchdowns. Okay, we don't want the interceptions, dude. 256 yards. That's not horrible, I guess. He got outplayed by Teddy Bridgewater in the yards category. Receiving, let's see how he did. 95 yards by Calvin Johnson. That's good enough. Ricky Allen Robinson actually had 69 yards. That's kind of surprising. Deshaun Jackson was back on the Eagles. That's funny. 2 touchdowns for Robert Woods. Touchdown for Calvin Johnson. Let's see if our defense did anything. I'm kind of worried. 2 sacks by Deion Jordan. Cornelius Washington with 1. Drake Kirkpatrick had an interception. That's why we drafted him, to get those turnovers, baby. Bruce Carter, I don't really care how they did, actually, if I'm being honest. So next thing we are going to do is we are actually going to sim to the midway point. We're going to see where our team is. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so at the midway point, we are 5-3 and 0. We haven't gotten any ties. That's not surprising, but 5-3 is it's kind of where I thought we would be. We're first in our division, so that's all that matters right now. But I would have said like maybe 6-2. Like, this team is good. Like, this offense is crazy. So actually, I want to check the stats on the year for our team. Let's go check the NFL. See where we can't use passer rating because this dude's literally thrown like 2 passes, so he's got the highest passer rating. Yards. Manning's 4th. Manning is 4th in yards. That's not surprising. He's got Calvin Johnson as a receiver. He should be 4th in yards. Touchdowns, he's kind of down there. He's one touchdown behind his brother, actually. He's only, 16 interceptions for Phillip Rivers at the halfway point. What has it been, 8 games? This dude's been throwing 2 interceptions a game. But Eli Manning is at 6 interceptions right now. Yeah, Eli Manning is only at 6 interceptions right now, which is pretty solid, actually, compared to the rest of the league. For some reason, there's a lot of interceptions, probably because these defenses are stacked, combining each other. 6 is Adrian Peterson. Adrian Peterson is 6 for rushing yards right now. He's behind Arian Foster, Deshaun McCoy, Doug Martin. Doug Martin's surprising. I didn't know he would be all the way up there. Albert Morris, is that who that is? We know Marshawn Lynch, of course. Let's check receiving. Come on, Calvin. Calvin's got to be up there at the top, right? No, he's 4th. Is he going to be 4th? Both of those guys are on the Texans, by the way. Brandon Marshall and Anquan Bolden. They are 2 and 3rd for total yards, and they're both on the same team. Let's check. Rob Gronkowski's up there in touchdowns with he's back with the Patriots. I guess the Patriots drafted him. Kuechly is on the Jets, I think that said, or Packers, I don't know. But let's see, do we have anybody with sacks? Yeah, that's not a good thing. We're not getting any sacks. Are we getting any interceptions? We got anybody that's getting a lot of interceptions? I don't think we do. Wow, this is bad. Okay. So basically, our defense is not creating turnovers. They're not getting pressure on the quarterback. Well, sacks-wise, maybe they are getting pressure, but we're going to advance the rest of the season. I think we can make the playoffs. Obviously, I drafted this team for a reason, so I'll see you when we're back. Okay, so we won our division, I'm assuming, because we aren't in the wild card round. And wait, no, we didn't make the playoffs. We had 1 year to win the Super Bowl, and we didn't even make the playoffs. I can't believe this. This team was so good. Why did we not do good? Oh my gosh. How? I had 1 year. Mike Crouch had 1 year to make the playoffs. Eli Manning, he had a little less than 4,000 yards, 17 touchdowns. That's not very good. AP had 866 yards. He should have been at well over 1,000. Receiving 1,300 for Calvin Johnson. That's pretty good, but wow. Okay, so this team needs some work over the offseason, clearly. But I only had 1 season to win the Super Bowl with this team. I had 1 year to win the Super Bowl, and I didn't even get that done. Where is Johnson? Is like 4th, I think that was. Megatron is 4th for receiving yards. We had 1 year to get this done, dude. We didn't even get that. Please, guys, let me know what I should do. Should I make another part of this, a year 2 of this, and like the same team, or should I redraft a whole nother fantasy team? Should I do a fantasy team again, or should I continue this one and the next season and make some off-season moves? You guys have to let me know what I should do, because honestly, I don't know what to do. This team seems somewhat lost, because we have all the talent in the world, and we still end up being like, what are we in the league? The 25th worst team in the league. Wow. 25th best? Is that how that's worded? I don't know. But I don't know. We did not meet expectations at all. The expectations was going to win a Super Bowl. Like, this team I thought was stacked. We need more defense. Tell me if I should do another part and work on this team, because if I do, it's definitely going to be the defense that I'm working on. Let me know if you guys like this. If you guys did like this, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. It all means the entire world to me. It really does. These videos are not as easy as they seem to make. They take time out of my day. But I enjoy them. It's not like it's like an inconvenience. I enjoy doing this. So let me know if I should do a part 2 of this same team, if I should redraft a whole entire fantasy team. And if you guys like this, like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.